Hey guys, welcome back to the family of three. I hope you're all doing well. We've had a really lovely morning so far. This morning Madison brought us breakfast in bed. She made waffles. It was so good. Such a special treat for us. But yeah, we've done a few chores around the home, like doing things like cleaning out our aircon unit and then things like cleaning the window screens on the cars, because you know how it gets, they get a bit grimy after time and it gets harder and harder to see. So it's good to get those jobs ticked off. But yeah, it's been a bit of an unusual time for me. We thought we'd do a little life update. About a month ago, I actually ended up in hospital and had my appendix removed, which was a big shock. I had been getting a lot of pain in the side, on my right side, and weren't sure exactly what it was, and so went in and it ended up being my appendix. So I've been recovering from that slowly. I'm still getting a bit of pain, but overall it's much more improved, so it's good to have another one of my medical things sort of sorted out and sort of given answers. But yeah, it's been an interesting time with that. It means Jono and Madison have had to do a lot more stuff around home, so they've done a really good job at looking after me. But yeah, if we thought what we'd do today though is, because at the moment it is the Soccer World Cup, the Women's Soccer World Cup, thought we'd go in and check out the sort of fan area where you can watch it, and we'd check out a few other things in town while we're there.
So as Rebekah mentioned, we're going to be making our way into town. We're just about to head off, all ready to go. So yeah, we'll catch up with you once we're in the city. So we've made our way into town. We're parked at the downtown car park just because it's convenient, and made our way across to Commercial Bay. We're going to have a quick look at the shops before we make our way over the road to sort of more the waterfront area, and check out the actual Cloud sort of
building. It's this big white building, and they've called it the Cloud, and it's where they hold quite a few different events there and different activities. I think there's even this art sculpture at the back that we were thinking about going to check out if we can get around to that area as well.
Yeah, it's been there for years and years and years, and we've never actually been. We see it quite often when you're on the different ferries, but yeah, never been there, so we'll check that one out hopefully as well. So if you're thinking of coming down to the Cloud to watch some of the games, it's open every match day, with Mondays to Fridays being from lunchtime through to 11 p.m, and weekends being 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. as well. There is a limited number that can fit in there. I think it's around about 2,000, so if you're thinking of coming on down, come down early. So with both Australia and New Zealand hosting the World Cup, it marks the first time that the Women's World Cup has been held in the Southern Hemisphere. And it's also the first time the World Cup has been hosted by two different countries. Unfortunately, New Zealand's already been knocked out, and I wouldn't be surprised if America takes it out, considering they've already won 4 of the Women's World Cups in the past.
Cool checking out inside the Cloud for all the World Cup stuff, and yet they had all sorts of stuff inside of there, like they had games, they had photo booths, and they also had crafts where you can make stuff, and then they were also commentating on some of the previous games that's been happening. But yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, if you don't live in Auckland, you might not know the Cloud, but it is one of our places that, like, a lot of things happen. They always hold events down here. It was originally a temporary building, but they did decide to keep it, so that's quite cool for us in the city because it is a good little space. But yeah, fantastic what's happening inside. There's a game later on today, so I imagine when that happens, it's really going to pack out inside. and yeah, lots of people turn up. It's a bit noisy in there at the moment to be talking, which is why we're talking to you out here, but yeah, definitely worth coming in and checking out if you're in the area. The merchandise is quite cool if you're after sort of some of the official merchandise as well. But yeah, I think for now we're going to be continuing on the wharf area that we're in at the moment. Down the end of the wharf there's actually an art installation I think Rebekah mentioned earlier. It's a little house, so we've never checked it out, so we'll head on that way now.
Okay, so this art installation is a 1950s home, and it's predominantly like a light installation, so you see quite a lot of fluorescent lights in there, and also at night it lights up as well. And inside there it's a big giant sculpture of Captain Cook in there. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's been here for a really long time. I've never actually come out to see it, so it's nice to check it out for once.
So it's nice to be out again, exploring the city. It's definitely been a few weeks since we were out. I think Rebekah mentioned she did have her appendix out about a month ago. Fortunately we had some videos filmed, so we've been able to get them out weekly, but yeah, it has been a little while since we've actually been out and doing things. So it is nice to be out exploring, especially on a day like this. Yeah, it's good to be back in town. But yeah, for now we're going to be making our way back over the road, sort of where we came from, to Britomart. Britomart is sort of downtown central hub. Sort of our main train station as well, but in the surrounding areas there's lots of shops and eateries, and I think a couple of cool cafes and things like that. So we're going to make our way there now and see what we can find to eat.
We're over in the Britomart area now. It's one of our main train stations, and it looks really cool here, and it's quite well done. But yeah, it's really nice around here, and we've just taken cover real quick as it started raining. The Fiji chocolate ice cream. It's chocolate ice cream with caramel sauce and brownie chunks.
So Madison also picked up the hazelnut chocolate macaron, so it should be interesting to see how that one tastes as well.
So Rebekah and I got the tasting platter. It's got 6 little treats on there and it's $26, so yeah, not too bad. So yeah, we'll try that out. Some unique flavours in there, so it's going to be interesting. So we've had a fantastic day in town. It was definitely worth coming in and checking out what's happening in the fan zone for the Soccer World Cup, and also just checking out like the Britomart area. Main if that's how it's pronounced, the little like yummy place that we just ate at, that was fantastic. I think we'll be going back there again soon. So the passion fruit one was probably and maybe the lemon, both were really yummy. Hard to pick between the two for me. But yeah, thanks for coming along with us. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.